Okay, let's look at the beginning of, hi Bobo, this year's garden. We're early, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this little side guy over here, we need to do something there. I don't know what. Haven't decided yet. Jesus. Over here we have tall and short nasturtiums growing. My elephant ear hosta is growing well. I stored these nasturtium seeds inside. The darker ones, I think, are the shorter ones, and the light green ones are 12 to 18 inches. They can be viney. The other ones are shorter, and one's red and yellow, and one's orange, supposedly. So we'll see later on. So I've got a surprise garden going on this year. All right, so I haven't planted any annuals, but we have some hostas, two beautiful nasturtiums that I started inside. Oh, I love nasturtiums. House plant, sitting, loving it out here. My aloe and some kind of succulent thing. All right, so here's the surprise. Like, I planted these bulbs. There's three of these. Can't see them all, but there's three of those, and I forget what I planted. So, yeah, surprise garden. And this is something my mom brought me home from Florida, and that's called a neon pink purslane pizzazz. So I don't know what that is. These right here. Whoops, let me focus out. We have daylilies. This right here is going to have purple things. I'm pretty sure about that. I've got a whole bunch of them. They have like a stalk with a purple flower on top. Little nasturtium. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Some more hosta and those purple things. And look at this. My dusty rose came back from last year. I'm so thrilled. Some more hostas that I planted last year. And this, I forget the name of this. This was one of my favorite plants. I need to make my map again. I really need to make my map. These bloom purple things. So, and this right here is like, this mulberry bush was cut down like 6 years ago. And every year, I mean, it's determined to live, but that's coming off. We have mint. We have thyme. Is this the jasmine thyme? No, rosemary. What the hell is that? No, not rosemary. No, I think that's thyme. And over here we have celery and kale and parsley and a weed that's trying to hide as a plant. Sorry, see you later, bye. Basil. I think this is another kind of basil. Pretty sure that's a weed, but we'll let it. I have to let it grow a little bit. I'm usually pretty good about this, but all right. So anyway, that's just what's going on here for me right now. Okay. And Ralph is cutting down that huge tree branch that fell in the backyard. I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on, but it's there. He's in the process of cutting that up. And the woody part of the property is all lush now. And we got deer back there. But again, this year I have one squirrel and one rabbit. And that's depressing to me because, oh shit. Because, I mean, we used to be full of rabbits and full of squirrels. And where are they all? We did have 3 blue jays. There's only one now, so I'm guessing they fledged, and we saw the 3 blue jays, and I guess they've gone their separate ways. But there was pheasant here when we first built, so I haven't seen raccoons. We did have a possum that lived under the porch this winter. Yeah, and that was cool. So okay, so this azalea over here. We'll take a look at this azalea. Do you see the size of this azalea? Let me stand back. Okay, that azalea is the same age as me. I won't reveal my age on this video, but That's been there since the house. No, actually, that's a fib. Because that would have been built. That wouldn't have been built when we put the extension on. So that azalea is probably about 35 years old. Not too old. But there is one out front that is the same age as me. Yeah, but it likes it there, as you can see. It's huge. It reaches the roof. Oh, and here's our raspberries. Doing really well this summer. Really, really well. They look really, really good. And I have more on the other side of the yard. So, well, it looks like we're going to have a good raspberry patch this year. I think we have a nice, not too rainy as last spring, but enough combined with the sunshine where stuff is like really growing. We've got a ton of peaches on our little tree over here, but the deer come and eat them, and we don't really care. I mean, like, whatever. Life goes on. We just get a kick out of it because they're tiny peaches now, and it's got quite a lot of peaches on it. Quite a lot of peaches going there. Look at that, just one branch. But yeah, it's funny, the deer come and, I mean, that's their delicacy. That and, well, we've got, I don't know what that is, but my mother's growing it, so I don't ask questions. It's a big stickery mess. I don't know, I don't ask questions. But I do have my raspberry patch over here. And, oh, somebody took my chicken wire off. Like, I just put it on there the week before I went to South Carolina. All right, well, anyway, there are tons of strawberries. But these guys right here, you know who comes and eats them? The big fat groundhog. And I should get a video of him running across the yard, because it's just like blubber on little tiny feet trying to run across the yard, and he's hysterical. But he's the one who comes and eats the strawberries, and the deer eat the peaches, and, well, it's all okay with us. Back there, I like to take walks in the woods. One time I was back there walking very quietly around, and all of a sudden there was this huge buck behind a tree, and he had his 3 sons with him. So I stopped, and they're like, it was like boop, 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 4 heads like peeking behind this tree, and I'm like, hi dudes, just walking through the woods. You can walk through the woods, and I can walk through the woods, and everything's cool, right? So, and then they get hiding behind the tree, then boop, 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 4 heads would pop out and look at me, and I'm like, hey guys, just taking a cruise. And so that was really cool because they were so cute. But, all right, and we have a fox back here too that comes and visits. And I wish he'd stay because he's kind of raggedy looking, and he'd get good food here and good shelter. So I wish he'd hang around here because he'd be healthier than what he looks like. People here in Oceanport, they just, oh my God. Oh, there's a blue jay. No, I'm sorry, that's a mocker. Oh no, it's a blue jay. I can't see it with the sun. Yeah, the fox. I mean, it's like one of the biggest topics on Oceanport residents. Are you kidding me? It's a poor little fox. I actually think there's 2 of them, but they're kind of mangy. They need healthy living. Come to my yard. You'll have healthy living, and nobody will bother you. I don't know. That is a blue jay. Speak of the devils. Oh, there's the other one. See? Oh, 2 blue jays. Out here in the morning, I'm going to take a video because the amount of birds that we have at this bird feeder right here is amazing. And the amount of, just the variety. Wow. Catbirds rule in this yard. There's got to be at least 8 of them. And they hassle the robins. There's a big fight going on in this tree the other day, and I went over to stop it. I told them to knock it off, and they did, actually. Everybody flew away, but they hassle the robins. They don't hassle the blue jays, because the blue jays will give it right back to them. So yeah, this is the beginning of warm weather, spring, goddamn Memorial weekend is this Monday. I can't even believe that. But today's beautiful. It's 75. Yesterday was 95. 95. 95 with like 67% humidity. We're dying. And then my mom's like, at 5 o'clock, I'm like, can we turn the air on? Like, I think we need to turn the air on. Because she doesn't like to be cold. So I'm like, I need to turn the air on. Because we're all dying. I looked at the thermostat and it was like 82 degrees in the house. And that's not including the humidity. So, yeah, we turned the air on. And, yeah, we slept nicely. Now, today, we don't need it. But 2 weeks ago, we had the heat going. So, we've pretty much hit all 4 seasons in the past 2 weeks. So, as the old saying goes, if you don't like the weather in New Jersey, wait till tomorrow. Right, that's it.